Governor Stitt made his way to Washington, D.C. to talk to President Trump about who he might pick for the temporary U.S. Senate opening.
But those here at home seem to be left in the dark on the matter.
News 4's Dylan Brown is live at the Capitol. I know you spoke to leadership. What have they heard about who the governor might pick to take over from Markwayne Mullin?
Yeah, Kevin, Heather, some of them didn't even know that's why he made the trip out to D.C. in the first place. In fact, Senate Pro Tem Lonnie Paxton seemed kind of surprised, saying he was acting governor on Wednesday for a bit. So this is a taxpayer-funded trip, but taxpayers seemingly left in the dark.
Don't you think he should be more open? Oklahomans are like looking to him right now, and we're not hearing anything.
Governor Stitt remaining tight-lipped about who he's picking to take Markwayne Mullin's Senate seat in the interim. Senate and House leadership seem to be left in the dark.
I think at some point maybe he will put out maybe a list. I don't know. I'm not sure how he's going to handle it.
The governor is in Washington, D.C. He's meeting with President Trump and Senate Republican leaders on the potential appointment.
I assume it's about this, but he hasn't told me that either.
A seemingly surprise trip. Senate Governor Matt Pinnell gone. Oklahoma's acting governor Wednesday, Senator Lonnie Paxton.
And people found that out and started calling me saying, "Hey, friend." I said, I don't have that authority because that's not a vacant spot.
We've sent several questions in the last week to Stitt's office. Almost none of them have been answered. Late Thursday, the governor's office saying in part, "I'm committed to making a swift decision on his replacement once Mullin is confirmed by the Senate." Rumors continue swirling for that temporary seat. Names like businessman Dustin Hillary and billionaire oil tycoon Harold Hamm.
At least with these two individuals, they're private sector folks. They are clearly very engaged politically with the Republican Party.
Those who are picked for the interim can't run for the Senate seat after.
I sure think there should be some women on that list. We've not been represented in the U.S. Senate by a woman.
And the rumor, could the governor himself run for the permanent spot? We asked if he thought about it. He didn't answer.
Obviously rumored that he wants to either run for president of the United States Senate. So I'm sure that will play a role in his decision.
The governor obviously is keeping us very, very close to the vest.
Now, Mullin has his confirmation hearing set for next Wednesday. He has to officially resign. He hasn't done that yet. The governor would then have 30 days after that to fill that interim appointment seat. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, obviously. Live at the Capitol, Dylan Brown, Oklahoma's News 4.